And we're back. So, last time, the incredible happened, and we won at Monaco. Which means we might actually have a shot at the championship. I know, it's weird to say, but hey, if we won Monaco, then we could actually win the championship. Yeah. Of course, Irvine is still here. And yes, it's Irvine, not Michael Schumacher, Irvine. And I need to remind you that this is 1998, not 1999. Yeah, I have. It's been right here at F1 1998 season. It's not 1999. I have no idea why that's the case, but it is the case. Eddie Irvine is championship contender a year earlier, which, by the way, that's gonna be very funny if he ends up being nowhere once we have to cover the 1999 season. But yeah. But now we got our last race outside of Europe until this finale. So let's not waste any more time and let's get on with the show, shall we? Okay, we're starting in 6th, and looks like it could rain. So, yeah. I mean, last time we were at the rain-affected race, it was pretty good for us. So, yeah, let's hope it's gonna be the same thing again. But in the meantime, we got only one stop at lap 16. So, let's get on with the show. And it's 1 light, 2 lights, 3, 4, 5, and we're off in Montreal. Okay, good start. Already past Villeneuve. Can we go past Hakkinen? Maybe the other McLaren of Coulthard. The answer is yes. Can I go past Michael Schumacher? The answer is yes on that too. Next up is Irvine. Let's hope it doesn't fall away. Just fuck off into the distance immediately, and that looks like to be exactly the case. But so am I from Schumacher. There we go. And coming into what will be later known in the future as Stroll Tribune, or Stroll Stand. I actually have no idea what it's actually called. And there you go, past the hairpin, which I'm pretty sure is like the only named corner of the track, but I could be wrong. And into the chicane. 1 year before it became the World Champions, it almost crashed into it. And that was lap number 1. And yes, Irvine is already pulling away. Okay. There we go. Now, I know that the first thing to be talking about should be the actual 1998 race, but one thing that I actually want to talk about is the new championship system for NASCAR for 2026, and to the surprise of absolutely nobody, they've gone back to the chase system. Although with one caveat, that they're keeping the 16 drivers, to which it's like the least surprising thing in the world, because they were not going to remove drivers or introduce the wildcard system again. So yeah, it's basically another glorified chase. Oh fuck, okay. It's basically another glorified chase. So yeah, no winning you're in. Also, they increased the points for a win. Now it's 55 points instead of 40. I can fast up the race by okay. And yeah, that's basically it. So for the purposes, if you didn't want Logano to win this season, chances are he might not, unless he somehow manages to weasel out a win and get himself in the top 16 and do Tony Stewart. To which, oh boy, I would not like. I would sort of love and not like the shitstorm that would come out of it. I mean, I could potentially see a lot of people going. We're literally going back to a system that actively punishes Logano, and the guy still wins anyway, which is kind of what NASCAR did when Jimmy Johnson was winning all the time. They were trying to find systems that are effectively... They were desperately trying to find systems that would actually make him stop winning so much, and they still managed to find workarounds that still made him win championships. So, yeah. I mean, I say to the surprise of nobody, but I've seen a lot of people that were genuinely expecting NASCAR to, instead of doing the chase system, of using the 3-3-4 system that was rumored at the beginning after, immediately after it was announced that the playoff would be changing. Which, I don't blame them. After all, NASCAR has done much worse, so what would be the... It would be in character for them to do something even worse. But no, this time apparently it looks like they actually... well, I guess listen to the fans. Although, not exactly listen to the fans, because if you go by what all the polls made by, in the meantime, there's Michael Schumacher, and we're actually going to take the chicane like a normal human person. There we go, thank you. Judging from all the polls that the big NASCAR YouTubers as well as actual journalists posted, people wanted Ayrton to force some points. I guess this is the second closest thing, because yeah, I don't expect NASCAR to be one to write an apology letter to Jeff Gordon anytime soon. But yeah, I guess I can say it's all fun and dandy until Logano wins. Then it becomes a problem. But yeah, so let's see what's going to happen this year with the new system. In the meantime, it looks like we're actually going to do the fast lap of the race. We're like 6/10 up. Fast lap. And we actually closed on Irvine. Okay, let's see if I actually decided to get the fast lap or I completely fucked that up. And the answer is... Ooh. 5/10 on the dot. And... never mind, Coulthard got fast lap of the race. I was robbed. Oh, Coulthard is second. Okay, now I noticed this. It's in third, actually. Sorry. So Michael Schumacher has given up chasing me, and now it's Coulthard's time. This season has been like the season of the teammates. Irvine is doing better than Schumacher. I'm doing much better than Irvine, than Villeneuve, and of course Coulthard is doing right now. I'm pretty sure Coulthard is doing a hell of a lot better than Hakkinen is doing. Ooh, that was a leg spike. Ooh, actually, one thing I forgot to do. Hold on a minute. Okay, we're back. I just had to clean up some space on my hard drive. But yeah, outside of that, the other news is that the date for the car reveals has been announced, and the first one, oh shit, and the first one going is V-Carb in a few days. And honestly, I want to see what they come up with, because the V-Carb deliveries have been pretty fucking cool. They were actual genuine lookers, so let's see what they actually got this for this year. But it wasn't fair. V-Carb has gotten consistently good schemes since 2017, when they switched the faux Red Bull lookalike with the blue and the red and silver. So yeah, let's see what they actually got. I would say there's probably going to be a little bit more blue because of Ford, but honestly, I want to see what the designers came up with.
You're gaining on him. Keep pushing.
Yep, I'm definitely gaining on Irvine. There we go. I can potentially make the pass. I just don't need to fuck up at all in the next couple of corners, hopefully.
Pace is good. Pace is good.
Ah, shit. Well, that's the breathing space Irvine needed. There's something more I want to talk about, but I'll have to wait.
Ahead is holding you up. We need to pass. You're currently faster in sector 1.
But not in sector 2 or 3, that's the thing. Judging by the annoying shaking I am on his draft, at least Coulthard is giving me his draft. Still... okay. Can I make the pass? This is for the lead. On the inside, and there we go. Into the lead of the Canadian Grand Prix. Nice and easy. Okay, now we can try and put up a gap. So I'm pretty sure V-Carb is going to be like the only rookie of the season. So, in all fairness, actually, the three leaders I'm looking forward to the most are okay, V-Carb, Cadillac, and Audi. Because you know, I've been. Although, honestly, I would not be surprised if Cadillac is going to be like I don't know, like completely black because I'm pretty sure that's isn't black like their corporate logo, corporate color, so I would expect it to be like that. Okay. And Rebel because I want to see what they come up with now that Ford is involved in the show. Eee. Okay, that was close. Also, V-Carb, I'm pretty sure is the only rookie in 2026, that being Arvid Lindblad. Because I cannot think of any other rookie in potentially 2026. So, except for Lindblad. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm pulling away from Coulthard, so that's good. Lap number 11. Ooh. Please tell me that's actually the fast lap of the race and somebody else is not gonna steal it. And the answer is nope, fast lap of the race. Okay.
That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Okay, nice going. Alright then. Oh yeah, I can actually say it. I've re-downloaded GP2 and
There's not much between you and the car behind, just 2 seconds.
I've re-downloaded GP2 and installed x86 GP2, and I managed to set it up in a way that does not piss me off. So, mainly because now I can actually realize that because I realized where I should, what should I do to have the triggers being the throttle and the brake instead of the sticks. Of course, I still need to, actually get a feeling for the game, but right now it actually feels much more better than my previous attempt. So yeah, of course, still have no clue when I'm going to do a series on that one, because I will do a series on that, but I don't know when, because the calendar that I want to do isn't the 1984 one, but a completely custom one, so I need to learn the tracks. My main problem is that I need to get 2/10 up my best.
We think the car behind is trying to save fuel.
2/10 up on my best time. Ooh yeah, okay. Yep, that's guy. That's my.
Watch out for the car behind. He's only 2 seconds down on you. He might try and overtake if you make a mistake.
Okay. And I forgot what I was about to say, but whatever. But yeah, I re-downloaded it.
Car suggests light rain in around 15 minutes.
Okay. So it will rain about at the end of the race. Got it.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by half a second per lap.
And I could just learn one track, do one video, then learn the other track, and then do the other video. But I'd rather have I'd rather learn all of them before I can actually commit to the series. And I actually managed to find a video that explains how to install the car sets on the thing. Hold on a minute. You didn't hear any of that, and that's probably for the best. But yeah, I actually learned how to. I found a video that explains how to install the car sets, and it's actually a little bit easier than I thought it was, but it's still very fucking tedious. So I think I'm probably going to stick with the stock 1984 set. And anytime Irvine fast lap of the race. One tenth up. Down, actually. So let me check my tires. Okay. Actually, when I'm supposed to pit again? Oh, in 2 laps. 3 laps. Actually, one thing that I don't remember is if...
2-second gap to the car behind. We need to keep it clean so he doesn't get a chance to overtake.
I don't remember if this game actually has any visible hints of it raining, like in from F128, like in the more modern games, you could tell that it's going to rain because there's the raindrops running all over the car. I don't remember if this is actually the case or not. I want to say no, but who knows? Okay. Chicane, there we go.
The car behind is on standard revs. Car behind is running standard revs.
So am I, so that's not a problem. Since we're in Canada, there's this movie / documentary that I watched a couple of months ago that okay, everybody should know who Mr. Rogers is, right? Like legendary children's TV.
In this lap, come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Okay. Legendary children's entertainer, made generations.
Time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
He wasn't made the lives of generations of kids, right? Well, turns out Canada has its own version called Mr. Dress Up, which is kind of ironic because the guy, Ernie Coombs, was actually born in Maine, in the US. But, and the thing is, with Mr. Rogers and, oh shit! With Fred Rogers and Ernie Coombs, is the fact that the two were co-workers and very close friends.
Remember to pit this lap.
Yeah. Coombs worked in the early days of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood when it was being recorded in Canada as a assistant puppeteer as well as a setup artist.
Rain in approximately 10 minutes.
Okay, because the guy knew how to draw. Okay, I'm going to shut for a little second because now it's time for the pits. And into the pits we go. And okay, Irvine and Coulthard are going to continue. Please, okay. Alright. Okay, so, Benetton are getting ready for the pits.
There's some traffic at the pit.
And there we go, we're rejoining in 5th or just behind Wards.
You have no more scheduled pit stops, so look after your tyres.
Kind of, we actually have one in like 10 minutes, if the rain is to come in 10 minutes. But yeah, as I was saying, Ernie Coombs and Fred Rogers were like very close friends, and they worked on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood in the early days of the show. And once Rogers returned to the United States, he told Coombs, stay in Canada and do what you can. So, yeah, that's basically that, and that's what he did. He did on one show called Butternut Square. Then he took two characters from there, Casey Finnegan, and then they became Casey Finnegan. Casey being a child. The gender was never specified, and that was an intentional thing. Well, Finnegan is a dog, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's a dog. It's a weird-looking dog, but it's a dog nonetheless. And created Mr. Dress-Up, which again basically became the Canadian version of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And the documentary is basically all about the show. Like its origins, how it became this humongous deal in Canada. Of course, the relationship with Coombs and Rogers, with interviews from people who actually worked with Coombs, people who worked at CBC while he was on air, and of course even some celebrities, like there's even Michael J. Fox, for the love of God. And Jonathan Torrance, if you watched Trailer Park Boys, you may know him. And also the woman behind, the puppeteer behind Casey Finnegan. And it's a really, really good, and of course interviews with Coombs' parents, or Coombs' family. And it's a really, really good fucking, it's a really good documentary. You should check it out. And yes, now that I mention it, yes, I've seen some clips of Trailer Park Boys, and yeah, that show, just from what I watched, looks pretty fucking amazing. There was a comment on a video that said TBP is basically R-rated a live action R-rated Ed and Eddie. To which, yeah, I could see that, especially considering that Ed and Eddie is Canadian. So yeah.
Be careful when overtaking. They should let you through.
But yeah, 3/10 done my time, so this should be fast lap of the race, hopefully. There's terrible Eddie. Oh fuck! You're not a champion. You're not allowed to actually crash into that thing, and that might be gone. Yup. And Irvine, yeah, never mind. I would have made fast lap anyway. I'm taking fast lap anyway. But yeah, that documentary is pretty fucking amazing. So if you have a chance, go watch it. It's on Amazon Prime.
Light rain in approximately 5 minutes.
All right then. Although we are actually catching up to some lapped cars. I want to say they're the minorities, I want to say, but could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure those are the minorities. Because Irvine is coming in. Don't screw this one up. There we go, nice and easy. And those are like, yeah, that's the minority. The other one, oh, it's a Prost. Okay. This one will say that's Twar and Truly. Oh, and actually, over the other channel, it turns out... Oh, shit. It turns out only 2 drivers are left to score any kind of points. And I believe one of them is... Okay, no, it's Nakano. Okay. One of them is 100% Andretti. The other one... I honestly have no idea. Fuck, well, actually, I think it was the other Arrows driver outside of Jochen Mass. Derek Warwick, I think it was? I honestly don't remember.
I think the car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the gap.
Also, was that an attempt by Irvine to pass me? I mean, again, I know that... and it's panic, so I was wrong in both cases. Because I said it was Tour and Truly, but no, they're actually doing better than I thought. But yeah, I think the only 2 drivers left to score any points over at the other channel in 1980 are Andretti and Derek Warwick. I think that's Derek Warwick. I don't remember the other guy, but everybody else has done points. There we go. Okay then. Okay, should be starting to rain any moment now. Should be what, 50 minutes? What, 5 minutes by now? Unless time is going to hold up, but I doubt it.
The car behind is a second down on you. 1 second.
So if I go for no DRS, I guess, in this timeline. In this timeline, sure. Sure! You dickhead. Okay, it's raining, it's raining, it's raining. I'm seeing rain. I see rain. Yeah, there we go. It's raining. And now we're gonna tell me that I have to go to the pits. It's now raining with 13 to go. Fuck. Yeah, if this was a racing, I'm pretty sure my suspension would have blown up by now. If I kept doing like that. Irvine fast lap of the race.
It's starting to rain. It's just light at the moment, but if it worsens, we'll need to switch to inters or wets.
Okay, thanks for the tip, Jeff. Shit. No, Eddie, please. Eddie, stay away, stay behind me. There we go. Nice. Although I remember a race in F1 2018 at Paul Ricard where it was raining, but it never really got bad enough that we had to switch to.
The car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the gap.
Okay, Michael Schumacher fast lap of the race. Somehow. Although looks like I'm starting to lose a bit of grip now. I mean, sure to close the gap, but guess what? I know one thing about the AI. It's been 13 years, so I know how to deal with this. Okay, about to hit 10 to go. Still nobody's pit. Oh no, people are pitting now. But Irvine and Coulthard are continuing. So I'm going to continue. 10 to go! I mean, the truck still feels good enough that the dry tires just look good, but still. Well, that's like the first time I actually managed to get this corner right. Jeez. Okay. Should be still good enough for time. I mean, yeah, right now still pretty good. So maybe this is like this is like that Rex just mentioned, where it rained, but it wasn't hard enough that wets were needed. I need them catching up to the other Minardi of Tuero. And thanks for that, Esteban. Still going strong. I know, actually I'm seeing some spray coming from the tires. Yep, that. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing some spray coming from the tires. Oh, there he is. But is Jeff gonna tell me that I should change them now? I mean, it's at least. Well, I mean, I can continue. The tires feel great, but actually, what does Irvine do? I want to check it out. No, they're still continuing. Okay, never mind. I mean, right now I must be cursing like every single saint of the calendar because I cannot, because he can't get past me.
We're starting to see light rain out on track. It's starting to rain.
So what? Are we gonna make the change? Okay, the car feels a lot worse now. Okay, now what? Do I... Feels definitely a lot worse. There's definitely tire spray. Water spray, sorry.
Keep the tires warm. Keep warming the tires.
Kind of difficult, but you know. In the meantime, Coulthard got past Irvine. And Michael Schumacher is in. Michael Schumacher got past Irvine. So it's me, Coulthard, and Michael Schumacher on the podium. Are people going to pit? No, they're continuing. They're still going to continue. Apparently, it's not bad enough that we need wet tires. Apparently. Oh, shit. It definitely feels a lot much worse. Okay, yep, it's time. Okay, you know what?
We think you could be on the wrong compound.
Yeah, there we go.
Suit the track conditions best.
I'm gonna go for intermediates.
Intermediate tires confirmed.
Okay, we're pitting now. We're pitting now. And it's gonna be a 6-lap shootout. Yep, we definitely need to pit now. We definitely need to pit now. We definitely need to pit now. And it'll be a 6-lap shootout. And you know what? I'm going to put the fuel on lean right away. And
Enough fuel to run in high mix mode if you feel you need it. Turn fuel to rich. Fuel to rich.
okay. Alright boys, make it quick. There we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. Come on. Okay. And, yep. Even with... I think that's my race done. The double stacked and but they still got screwed over.
The track is clear.
The Ferraris and McLaren was double stacking it, but of course I had to get stuck by the traffic.
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full revs, maximum power. The car ahead is 3 seconds up on you.
Oh god. So I guess the objective is now try and stay ahead of Irvine. If I cannot win the race, at least try and stay ahead of Irvine. The gap from... Okay, their gap from Irvine is decreased. And I believe the gap from Coulthard has actually increased. Actually, if Schumacher wins this, that would be what? His first win of the season? In meantime, 5 to go. Here in Montreal. Okay, Irvine is definitely...
Where you've got a reserve of fuel and can afford to use more to up your pace if you feel it's needed.
Nope, I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna destroy... I'm not going to risk it.
Next car is 4 seconds ahead. 4 seconds.
Oh, God. Shite. For the go. Yeah, just let them through. Just don't worry about them. Just keep focused on Irvine at this point.
The car behind is a full second down on you.
Well, whatever.
Really poor. Everyone seems to be struggling for grip.
So you're telling me that I should just go for wet tires instead? I mean, it's getting strong enough that maybe wet's actually the way to go, but who knows. And there's Irvine. And no, son, I'm not gonna let you through. And that spooked him up hard enough that maybe somebody's actually going to pass him.
Fuel is looking really good. You've managed that really well.
And nope, Irvine is still there. He managed to recover just in time to avoid getting overtaken, but doesn't matter.
There's not much between you and the car behind. Just 2 seconds.
Okay, 3 to go. Actually, 2.5 to go now. But yeah, next up is Spain, sure, when France at the last quote-unquote fantasy track before we go back to the real ones. Fantasy because it's actually a reskinned version, a reskinned Circuit of the Americas, but moved to reskinned to make it look like it's in France. Which is the reason why I renamed it to Circuit Jeremy-Etienne Vauclair. To which, by the way, no correlation to Al Vauclair, the character from the Sunday Night's retelling. It's a completely different Vauclair, almost called him Leclerc. There you go. Almost there. Shit. Okay, there's Irvine. And we're gonna say Lamau no. And you know what? Screw it. We're gonna do for Rich for this race. But Sophie tells me that maybe the wets were better for this. But you know what? Screw it. I don't care. Alright. 1 lap to go here in Canada. 10-second gap from Coulthard, only 1.9 second from Irvine. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe the rich mix wasn't... Okay. Okay, maybe the rich mix wasn't the best of ideas. Now we have to defend. Yeah, that's not for intermediate, that's for full fucking wets. No, not what I want to do. Okay, here's the hairpin. Don't screw this shit up. Okay. Now I saw the chicane, and we're good to go. Michael Schumacher wins the race. Coulthard finishes second. And we're gonna keep our championship rival behind us. And we're going to finish the Canadian Grand Prix in 3rd place. Oh boy.
That's a great third place. Congratulations, 15 points.
And so, Michael Schumacher wins the Canadian Grand Prix. Second is David Coulthard. Third is ourselves. And that is Eddie Irvine, Mika Häkkinen, Jacques Villeneuve, Giancarlo Fisichella, Alexander Wurz, Damon Hill, and Mika Salo rounding up the top 10. I'm pretty sure this is like, what, this is the third race in a row there. Arrow scored points. Actually, hold on a minute. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Of course, I signed them up, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Actually, no, it doesn't look like it, but no, anyway. Mika Salo runs out the points. Olivier Panis wins last car for the race. And with that, see you after doing all the standings. See you later. And not many major changes in the championship tables. We are still leads. Eddie Irvine is second. David Coulthard swapped places for Mika Häkkinen. And now the Scotsman is in third with the actual 1998 real-life champion down in fourth. Michael Schumacher is still in fifth. Villeneuve is sixth. Fisichella is seventh. Wurz is eighth. Hill in ninth. Ralph Schumacher in 10th. Salo is in 11th, now with 5 points. Dennis and Takagi at 2 points. And Alesi is still running up the point scores with just 1 point. But yeah, and after the trip at the French side of Canada, now we're still gonna speak French because now we're going to France for the French Grand Prix. So yeah, let's see what we're gonna do there. But for this video, this is going to be it. If you liked it, give it a like. If it's more content like this, hit subscribe and click on the notification bell so you get it and make sure it drops. And I have nothing else to say other than see you next video, everybody. This is Alpha, signing out.